Buy real estate investment for beginners. If you're thinking about investing in the buy real estate, but you don't fully understand how the process works, this video will save you a lot of time and a lot of money, because most people jump into deals without understanding one simple thing. There are two completely different ways to buy property in the buy, and the process for each is very different. Let's start with the basics. Primary versus secondary market in the buy. You can buy property in two ways. Primary market directly from a developer, or the secondary market from an existing owner. The developer sale, this is what you see on social media. New launches, off-plan projects, payment plan. Here, you're buying directly from the developer. This means flexible payment plans. Brand new property, majoritively under construction. However, secondary market, the resale market, this is when you buy from an individual seller. The property may be ready, under construction, partially paid. Pricing is based on market value, seller motivation, and negotiation. Now, this is where most beginners get confused, because the process is completely different. Primary market process, buying from a developer, is simple. Booking a unit you selected and paying a booking amount. This is usually 5, 10, 20% of the property value, depending on the developer. Step 2, sales and purchase agreement, which is also known as the SPA. You sign the contract directly with the developer. This locks your unit and the payment plan. Step 3, payment plan. You pay in stages, either during construction, on completion. Step 4, handover. Once completed, you receive the property. Simple. Now, let's move to the more important and more complex side, the secondary market process. This is where real understanding matters, because here you're dealing with legal contracts, negotiations, different costs associated with it. So, the key contracts that you must understand. Contract A, buyer agreement. This is between you and your agent. It defines your intent to purchase and your agreement with the broker, the commission agreement. Contract B, seller agreement. This is between the seller and their broker. It confirms the seller is authorizing the broker to sell, the agreed commission, and all the nitty-gritty. Contract F, memorandum of understanding, MOU. This is the most important contract that is signed between the buyer and the seller. It includes price, payment terms, timelines, conditions, cost distribution, everything basically. This is where the deal is actually agreed and signed. Step 4, deposit check. You provide a 10% deposit, usually as a manager check or a transfer. The check is held by the broker and not cashed. It acts as a commitment from the buyer. Step 5, NOC. No objection certificate. The developer issues an NOC confirming no outstanding dues of the original seller and has no objection transferring the property. Step 6, transfer at the buy land department trustee office. Both parties go to a trustee. At this stage, buyer pays the remaining amount. Title deed is transferred. Ownership is completed. Now, here's something important for international investors. Buying as a non-resident. If you're not in Dubai, you can still buy a property through a power of attorney. A lot of the times, a power of attorney is generally the broker that you've selected. It allows someone in Dubai to act on your behalf so they can sign the contracts, submit documents, and complete transfers. How it works is you can create a POA document, get it notarized in your country, attest it through the UAE embassy, and register it in Dubai. Also, there is an alternative way to register it online. Once that is done, your representative can complete the transaction for you. Common mistakes beginners make. Let me simplify this for you. Most beginners focus only on price and ignore the process. They don't understand the contracts and they don't plan their exit. And that's where things go wrong. So, final thought on Dubai real estate is one of the most accessible markets in the world, but it's not that simple. You need to understand which market you're entering into, what process you're following, and what is your strategy. Because in this market, The difference between a good investment and a bad one is generally not the property, it's the decision behind it. And if you want help understanding which route makes sense for you, primary or secondary, or if you want me to walk you through a real deal step by step, reach out to me and I'll help you build a proper investment strategy, not just sell you a property.